The transport of nuclear weapons is shrouded in secrecy, yet it is crucial to global security. Since the nuclear age began, nations have struggled with moving these weapons, balancing secrecy and security to prevent accidents or sabotage. Imagine a convoy of nondescript trucks on a highway, indistinguishable from others. But within lies a cargo of unimaginable power, capable of leveling cities. These convoys remind us of humanity's destructive potential. The story of nuclear transport is one of engineering, military precision, and the tension of potential disaster. It has unfolded over decades, marked by triumphs and chilling near misses. Join me on this journey into a matter that affects us all. The need to transport nuclear weapons arose in tandem with their invention. The first atomic bombs, massive and unwieldy devices, posed unprecedented logistical challenges. The United States, at the forefront of this terrifying new technology, initially relied on heavily modified bombers like the B-29 Superfortress. These early transport missions were fraught with risk. The bombs themselves, while devastatingly powerful, were also delicate and prone to accidental detonation. The planes tasked with carrying them were often pushed to their operational limits, flying long distances with heavy payloads. As the Cold War intensified and the nuclear arsenals of the world grew, so too did the need for more sophisticated and secure transport methods. Trains, trucks, and even submarines were enlisted in the effort to move these weapons, each mode of transport presenting its own unique set of challenges and risks. The early days of nuclear transport were marked by a sense of urgency and improvisation, as nations raced to develop the infrastructure and protocols necessary to manage these new and terrifying weapons. It was a time of learning by doing, often with little margin for error. The history of nuclear transport is not without its share of accidents and near misses. These incidents, often referred to as broken arrows, serve as chilling reminders of the potential consequences of failure when dealing with such destructive power. One of the most well-known incidents occurred in 1966, when a B-52 bomber carrying 4 hydrogen bombs collided with a refueling tanker over Palomares, Spain. The bombs fell to Earth, scattering radioactive material over a wide area. While none of the bombs detonated, the incident highlighted the risks inherent in transporting nuclear weapons by air. The Palomares incident led to changes in safety protocols and a greater emphasis on accident prevention. Other incidents, while perhaps less well-known, have been equally concerning. There have been cases of nuclear weapons being mistakenly loaded onto civilian aircraft, of transport convoys being involved in road accidents, and of weapons going missing for extended periods. These incidents underscore the fact that the transport of nuclear weapons is a complex and inherently risky endeavor. Despite the best efforts of those involved, accidents can and do happen. The consequences of such accidents, should they involve the detonation of a nuclear weapon, are almost too terrible to contemplate. In the popular imagination, nuclear weapons are often associated with sleek bombers and menacing submarines. However, the reality is that a significant portion of nuclear transport takes place on the ground, utilizing specially designed trucks that are as much fortresses on wheels as they are vehicles. These trucks, often referred to as safe secure trailers or secure transport vehicles, are marvels of engineering and security. They are designed to withstand a wide range of threats, from road accidents to armed attacks to attempts at sabotage. The trailers themselves are typically constructed from thick steel or aluminum alloys, with reinforced walls and bulletproof glass. They are equipped with multiple locking mechanisms, tamper-proof seals, and sophisticated tracking systems. The cabs of these trucks are equally impressive, often featuring armored plating, run-flat tires, and redundant communication systems. The drivers are highly trained individuals, subject to rigorous background checks and psychological evaluations. Section 5. Stealthy Leviathans, Submarines in the Nuclear Ballet. While trucks and planes play a visible role in the transport of nuclear weapons, a significant portion of this activity takes place beneath the waves, far from public view. Submarines, with their stealth and ability to cover vast distances undetected, have long been considered ideal platforms for transporting these deadly cargoes. The use of submarines for nuclear transport offers several advantages. Submerged beneath the ocean, these vessels are difficult to track and even harder to attack. They can operate independently for extended periods, making them less reliant on vulnerable supply lines. The process of loading and unloading nuclear weapons onto submarines is a delicate and highly secretive operation. It typically takes place at specialized naval bases, with tight security and minimal personnel involved. The weapons themselves are often transported in specialized containers designed to withstand the pressures of the deep ocean. The use of submarines for nuclear transport is not without its risks. Submarine accidents, while rare, can have catastrophic consequences, as the loss of the Kursk in 2000 tragically demonstrated. Section 6. Wings of Fire, Airborne Transport of Nuclear Weapons. The image of a B-52 bomber, its belly heavy with nuclear payloads, has become synonymous with the Cold War era. While the role of aircraft in nuclear transport has evolved since those tense days, it remains a vital component of many nations' nuclear arsenals. Modern military transport aircraft such as the C-17 Globemaster III and the C-5 Galaxy are capable of carrying a wide range of nuclear weapons, from bombs to missiles to other components. These aircraft are equipped with sophisticated navigation and communication systems, allowing them to fly long distances with precision and accuracy. They are also equipped with self-defense systems to protect them from attack. The crews of these aircraft are highly trained individuals, often drawn from the ranks of elite military units. They undergo extensive training in nuclear weapon handling, emergency procedures, and evasive maneuvers. Section 7. Fortresses on Wheels, Security Measures for Nuclear Convoys. The transport of nuclear weapons is an inherently risky endeavor, and as such, it requires extraordinary security measures to protect these deadly cargoes from accidents, sabotage, or theft. The security protocols surrounding nuclear convoys are among the most stringent in the world, involving multiple layers of protection and a constant state of vigilance. A typical nuclear convoy consists of multiple vehicles, including the heavily armored truck carrying the weapon, escort vehicles, and often a helicopter or fixed-wing aircraft providing aerial surveillance. The route of the convoy is carefully planned and kept secret until the last possible moment. The personnel involved in nuclear transport are subject to rigorous background checks and psychological evaluations. They undergo extensive training in weapon handling, security procedures, and counterterrorism tactics. The trucks themselves are equipped with a variety of security features, including multiple locking mechanisms, tamper-proof seals, and sophisticated tracking systems. Some trucks are even rumored to be equipped with defensive countermeasures, such as smoke screens or tear gas dispensers. Section 8. The Human Element, Training and Trust in Nuclear Transport. While technology plays a crucial role in the safe and secure transport of nuclear weapons, the human element is equally important. The individuals tasked with handling, transporting, and guarding these deadly cargoes bear an immense responsibility, and their training, judgment, and integrity are paramount. The selection process for personnel involved in nuclear transport is extremely rigorous, involving extensive background checks, psychological evaluations, and ongoing monitoring. Candidates must demonstrate not only technical competence, but also unwavering reliability, sound judgment, and a commitment to the highest ethical standards. Training for nuclear transport personnel is extensive and ongoing, covering everything from weapon handling and security procedures to emergency response and counterterrorism tactics. Simulations and drills are used to replicate real-world scenarios, allowing personnel to practice their skills and decision-making abilities in a controlled environment. Section 9. The Uncertain Future, Nuclear Transport in a Changing World. The future of nuclear transport is uncertain, shaped by evolving geopolitical landscapes, technological advancements, and ongoing debates about the role of nuclear weapons in the 21st century. As nations grapple with these complex issues, the methods and challenges of transporting these deadly cargoes are likely to evolve as well. One significant factor is the potential for new technologies to transform nuclear transport. Autonomous vehicles, for example, could offer increased security and efficiency, reducing the need for human drivers and potentially making convoys less vulnerable to attack. Advances in cybersecurity are also crucial, as the increasing reliance on digital systems for tracking, communication, and security creates new vulnerabilities to hacking and disruption. Ensuring the integrity and resilience of these systems is paramount to preventing catastrophic breaches. The ongoing debate surrounding nuclear disarmament will also undoubtedly influence the future of nuclear transport. A reduction in global nuclear arsenals could lead to a decrease in the need for transport, while the complete elimination of nuclear weapons would, of course, render the issue moot.